is a form of basketry that has been used in furniture for thousands of years. Cane is the term for the material used to make cane seats. Cane comes from the outer skin of rattan stalk. Rattan is the climbing vine plant in the palm family. Cane bottom seeds require little wood. Holes were drilled along the wooden frame of the seed. These holes are used to weave the cane into a seed.
We have problems with the regular footwear because there's a cobbler who redoes the shoes to make them comfortable to wear. His name is Bablu Prakash. He works in Margaon just opposite RMS College. Cobblers do not have any formal education in shoemaking. They are self-taught businessmen. Cobblers mostly say that younger generation prefer buying a new pair of footwear if their old shoes wear out, while the suggestion of such a practice will be frowned upon by the older generation, who still come with the same pair of sandals they have been wearing for the last 10 to 20 years.
Goa, as most of the people think of as a tourist destination, is also famous for its culture. Goans are said to be born with music and football in their blood. As it sits on the coastline, fishing is the main traditional occupation, whereas fish curry and rice is the staple diet of the Goan people. Goan culture is said to have a touch of Portuguese tradition. Fishing is the chief and traditional occupation of the Goans. Usually, after 10 years, the boys from the family are sent with the elders to the beach so that they could carry out the same occupation in the near future.
Forget about sneezy alarms. For most Goans, it is the incessant honking of the bread vendor, Poder as he is locally called. That is the must-needed early morning wake-up call. From the first meal of the day, breakfast, to the last dinner, the humble pav, which is almost always baked traditionally in the hole-in-the-wall, coal or wood-fired oven, is part and parcel of our staple diet. Despite the one set of electrical ovens, traditional bakers prefer to use wood, coal-fired oven for baking bread. The elements, most of them say, that gives each variety of bread its distinguished texture, characteristic look,
sausages which are spicy and have their own characteristics. It is one of the best things introduced during the Portuguese rule. Sausages are the product of efficient butchering which wasted nothing, transforming scraps and fats into those beautiful tubular wonders. Goan sausages are the most unique, having a blend of spices to replace the herbs and uses of coconut vinegar instead of wine. There are a variety of sausages available, ranging from dried and smoked to fresh sausages and the rarest skin sausage made only of skin and fats. Chorizo is made from pork marinated in a mixture of vinegar, red chilies and spices such as garlic, ginger, cumin, turmeric, cloves, pepper and cinnamon, which are stuffed in place.